Hi everyone, it's Carrie, aka Nerdy Girl Creates, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is Wednesday Rewind, and we're going to take a look at one of my favorite Batman storylines, Batman Hush, written by Jeph Loeb and penciled by Jim Lee. Now, this story focuses on Batman reuniting with a childhood friend and encountering a new villain, the mysterious Hush. Now, the story begins with Batman getting injured while rescuing a boy from Killer Croc, and he has to have surgery done on his brain. And it turns out his old childhood friend, Thomas Elliot, who is now a brain surgeon, is the one who performs it on him. Bruce is happy to see Thomas, but was curious about what happened to him after he left. Meanwhile, members of Batman's rogue galleries start to pop up and cause havoc all across Gotham. Batman finds himself teaming up with Catwoman to hunt down many of these villains, including the Joker, Harley Quinn, Clayface, the Riddler, and even Poison Ivy, who manages to get a hold of Superman and put him under her spell. Things start to get worse, though, as Bruce Wayne discovers that the body of Jason Todd has gone missing, and that the villain he is encountering might be somebody he knows really well. So what did I like about this storyline? Well, first off, I am a huge fan of Jim Lee's art, especially back in the 90s. It was his art that got me hooked on the X-Men series. I just love his designs, and in this Batman Hush, between his drawings and the color choices they use, it's just great to look at. It's just amazing. Also, Jeph Loeb is actually a really good writer, and I love how he develops this brand new villain in Hush and gives Batman this challenge where he has to solve this mystery, and how this villain is able to draw in all the other famous villains that Batman has encountered over the years. It also helps develop Catwoman's relationship with Batman more. This is the story where Bruce finally feels comfortable enough and trusts Selina enough to reveal his secret to her. You also see that Bruce Wayne is feeling like he's become too reliant on his partners. Despite Nightwing teaming up with him and Oracle willing to help, he kind of feels like he needs to start going back to his old ways, not being so highly reliant on other people to assist him. But I think that also gets him into some big trouble, and it's one of the reasons Selina Kyle is also staying close to him. There's also a lot of betrayals Bruce comes across, even people very close to him. I have the graphic novels, and currently I'm trying to get all the issues as well. But it's one of the better Batman stories in recent years. It just brings it back to that detective work. It does follow more of Bruce's ability to investigate, and reminds everybody why Batman is known as the world's greatest detective. It's also nice to see the villains being used this time around. They're not the main mastermind behind the plot at hand. Also, you have that hint that Jason Todd's return is coming, because shortly after this, the Red Hood storyline takes place. How can I explain this? It brings everybody into one storyline, even some of his allies, which includes Huntress, Catwoman, as I mentioned, also Superman, and it takes Bruce at times out of Gotham to try to solve this mystery. And it's kind of I like seeing Bruce with a challenge. Sometimes in stories you kind of get he seems to know everything up right away. But it's nice to see him trying to be puzzled and trying to figure out exactly what is going on and who really is behind all of this. It is one of those stories I highly recommend. If you have not read Hush, I would suggest picking it up. Like I said, there's 2 graphic novels I believe I have. I am trying to get the individual issues. The story itself also never feels like it drags on. It feels very on the edge of your seat, waiting to see what's going to happen next, which villain's going to pop up and cause mischief. It's to me very fast-paced. It's keeps you interested. It never feels dull, and you're always wondering what's happening around the next corner. So I highly recommend Hush. I would suggest picking it up. Tell me, have you read Hush? Let me know in the comments section down below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.